Colm O'Driscoll is one of the most vicious and personal antagonists Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang ever face. Though he doesn't dominate every chapter, his rivalry with Dutch runs deep, rooted in blood, betrayal, and vengeance. According to the game's world, Colm and Dutch were once allies, but that relationship shattered when Dutch killed Colm's brother. In retaliation, Colm murdered Dutch's lover, Annabelle. From that point on, the two men's paths diverged into hostility and war between their gangs. Colm leads the O'Driscoll boys, a brutal and expansive gang that prizes numbers over loyalty. He doesn't treat his men with respect. He treats them as tools, expendable soldiers in his bloody war. In fact, members of his gang confess that when Colm talks nicely, it can feel like sunlight. But when he turns cruel, it feels like the devil's coming. We first see Colm's influence in the Snowy Coulter chapter, where his gang occupies a homestead and holds Sadie Adler captive. Arthur, Dutch, and Micah eliminate the threat, rescue Sadie, and in doing so stumble upon Colm's plan. A major robbery of a train run by Leviticus Cornwell. The Van der Linde gang will steal those plans and carry out the heist first, undermining Colm's position. Later, in the Clemens Point chapter, Colm lures Dutch to a meeting under truce, but it turns out to be a trap. Arthur is captured, and Colm reveals he made deals with the Pinkertons to betray Dutch. His scheme is to bait Dutch into an overreach, one that gives law enforcement cover to strike both gangs. But Arthur escapes, messing up Colm's plan. Even in his final chapter, Colm is theatrical. He's tried, sentenced to hang in St. Denis, and the O'Driscoll gang prepares a daring rescue. To prevent this, Dutch, Arthur, and Sadie disguise themselves as lawmen and infiltrate proceedings. As the execution nears, the rescuers' plan crumbles. Colm begins to panic. His confidence, the swagger, the menace, fades. He watches Dutch and Arthur, realizes the trap is closed, and accepts his fate. Moments later, he is hanged. Colm's death is more than a dramatic end. It symbolically ends the feud he started. With him gone, the O'Driscoll gang unravels. Arthur and Sadie lead missions to dismantle the remnants. One interesting detail, Colm's name is often mispronounced. Many characters, including Arthur, say it as it's spelled Colm. But in truth, and as some Irish accented characters pronounce it, it's closer to Colm. Only Sean persistently corrects others on this detail. Though his screen time is limited compared to other villains like Micah or Bronte, Colm's role is pivotal. He is one of the few antagonists directly tied to Dutch's past, his moral contradictions, and the violence the gang inherits. He operates through cruelty and manipulation, never honor. He is a mirror of what Dutch could become if he abandoned his ideals entirely.